Video games. I'm sure we've all either played video games ourselves, we know someone who plays video games, or we've at the very least heard of video games. I certainly have, as I have used video games as an activity to relax and have fun for many years. Video games have created many memories with both friends and family, which I hold dearly. Um, the video games have also provided me an environment in which I can meet many different people whom I would have never been able to interact with otherwise. It is through video games that I have made some of my friends who I have known for years at this point, and it is because of this connection that I have to video games that I feel very strongly about a certain topic. That topic being the belief that video games can lead to violence because of the violence that can be portrayed in some video games. And I believe that this belief is wrong, as it can lead to parents not allowing their children to play video games. I believe that's a problem, as there are various benefits that can be found through playing video games, such as building skills in teamwork, problem solving, leadership, and developing their social skills. The first of these benefits that I would like to go over is problem solving. In a research study done by Tina Wilby, a developmental psychologist, children who play video games oftentimes are observed as having better problem solving than children who do not play video games. This can also be seen in their school grades. In my own experience, I have found that throughout my years of playing video games, I have played many different puzzle solving games in which over time I have gotten much better at, and I have learned to solve them faster and think more creatively. Uh, this I've seen in myself, as I now have a more creative mind in which I can solve abstract problems and sometimes come up with solutions that may not have been intended. So then another skill that would be missed is teamwork skills. In some research done at Brigham Young University, it was found that groups of people who played video games together were oftentimes more productive than teams who did other team building activities, more traditional ones. And I can personally say that I believe that video games do increase your skills in teamwork, as over the years my friends and I have become a more solid team who support each other. And not only with my friends, I found that I am able to communicate better with other people, not only while I'm playing video games, but while I'm working with them on group projects for school or just in general activities. Then next, another skill that can be gained or improved through video games are social skills. According to Koves Masferi, a professor of psychiatry, due to the collaborative nature of video games, it is found that children who play them oftentimes develop better social behaviors than children who do not play video games. In my own experience, I have found that there are many games who require you to be able to communicate with your team. And so throughout these many experiences, I have been able to communicate better and learn to socialize easier as well. Especially since video games provide an environment in which you all at least share one common interest, which is playing the game that you are currently enjoying. And it is through this common enjoyment of the game that you can socialize better, and so you are able to develop these social skills in the game and be able to use them outside in the real world. Finally, the last benefit which I would like to go over is leadership skills. As video games create an environment where you end up learning many of the different skills needed to be a good leader, such as communication, teamwork, and problem solving. And it is through video games that you can exert these skills and be a leader, as there are many activities in which it requires everyone to work together, and sometimes you need someone to be able to delegate who would be best for what role. And I believe that video games provide a very good environment in which you can learn to be a better leader. Many of these benefits could be missed because of parents who believe that their children will develop violent tendencies. And I understand why they might hold this belief, as there are many games who have graphic content. However, according to the American Association of Psychology, there is not enough scientific evidence to suggest that there is a concrete link between video game violence and violence that occurs in real life. However, there is a solution to this problem, and that is to educate parents or just people in general who hold the belief that video games lead to violence. And it is to educate them on the various benefits and the falsehood of that belief. In conclusion, there are many different advantages that can be found through playing video games. Those benefits being an improvement in certain skills like teamwork, leadership, social skills, and problem solving. Skills that would be missed if people were not informed about the different benefits and the falsehood behind the belief that video games lead to violence in the real world.